G'day guys, Dan here from Crashpad, and today I'm going to give you a quick walkthrough of the Loft, which is our rooftop tent. So I'll start on the outside and then we'll head upstairs and inside the tent, and I'll point out some of the features for you along the way. So let's get into it. So the tent itself weighs 75 kilos and is 210 centimeters long by 140 centimeters wide. Now when it's packed down like it is here, it's 20 centimeters in height, and that's the same at both the front and at the rear of the tent. It's that same height all the way through. Now once you do get to camp and you pop open the tent, you've got 150 centimeters of headroom, which is obviously at the rear of the tent. Now that's great, gives you that nice, bright and fresh, airy feel once you're up inside there. You'll also see on this one that we've got 2 roof racks installed. Now they come standard when you purchase a tent, which is great. They're awesome for mounting things like solar panels and surfboards. We wouldn't sort of recommend adding more than 15 to 20 kilos to them, just because your tent's going to be a lot harder to pop open and put, that extra strain on those gas struts. So the tent's constructed of aluminium honeycomb panel. Now this is great insulation in both the warmer weather and in the cooler weather as well. You'll also find that the outer shell's been gel coated. Now this gives it that nice textured look that you can see, but what it also means is you've got no exposed glue seams or silicone on the edges of the tent, which is great because that can be a bit of a weak point with water ingress in rainy conditions, so you don't have to worry about that. I reckon it's about time that we crack open the tent and we'll head up and talk about some of the features that you'll find inside. Well, there you have it. As you can see, when you do arrive at camp, opening the tent is super simple and it's nice and quick as well. Now this ladder that I'm sitting on, this is the one that's included. It's telescopic, which is great, and it extends out to 235 centimeters. You'll also see over the rear of the tent, we've got a rain fly, and that's just extended using the included spring support steel rods. You'll also find that both the side windows and the rear window are all mozzie and midgie proof, which is great. Gives you that peace of mind when you're having a nice night's sleep on the beach like I will be tonight. You're not going to get eaten alive. Well, I'll also point out that the ladder can be fixed to either side of the tent or at the rear, so depending on your setup, it's super easy. You can just unclip it and hook it on to the side that you want so it can suit your setup. Now that I'm up here, I'll point out some of the features. First up, the mattress. It's a 70mm high density foam mattress, and underneath that we've got a condensation mat. On the headboard here, we've got plenty of storage pockets and pouches. They're great for storing things like phones, keys, books, whatever you like. There's plenty of room there. There's also 2 storage pouches either side down the bottom end of the tent. We've also included an LED light in the tent, which is great. That comes pre-wired with a cigarette plug on the end of it, so you can plug that straight into your car, or if you choose to do so, you can hardwire it to your dual battery setup if you like. That light's great because it moves between both orange and white light, and it's also dimmable, so you can set the scene how you like. I think that's about it up here. I'll just point out the struts as well. These are stainless steel struts, and they also include a locking sleeve, which you can use just to give you a bit of peace of mind. If it's really windy when you set up camp, or you have loaded the roof a little bit too much, you can attach those locking sleeves and give you that security, knowing that it's not going to come down on you when you're having a good night's sleep. Well, that just about wraps it up here. I'm going to come down. We do include a mounting kit when you do purchase a tent, which will help you out and get it mounted to most common types of setups. Although sometimes you might need to fabricate something or drill into your roof rack. It just depends on your individual setup. I've got this set up on 2 Rhino Aero style roof racks on the canopy, and it mounts to them, no worries at all. Well, packing the tent down is pretty much just as easy as it was to set up. I'll show you now. Now you can store your ladder up in the tent when it's packed down, but for this instance, just to show you, it's going to be easier for me to stand on the ladder. And that's it. Now you can actually leave some bedding up there, things like sheets, sleeping bags, they're no worries at all. However, we recommend chucking your pillows inside your car just because it's going to require too much force to close the tent down if you've kept bulky items up there like that. But yeah, that's how you pack it down. Pretty straightforward, and it's nice and quick as well. Hopefully that answers some of your questions about the rooftop tent. I can tell you right now, it's an awesome bit of kit, and they're also in stock and available now. So go and get your hands on one and get out of here.